Hello, we are Team 19. Our project is HoloRepository, and we are working on implementation of the Ghost Drive HoloRepository with depth scanning input on patients' surgeries. Our client is St. George's Hospital and Ghosh. So our project is a online repository which holds all the patient data in one place, and you can view the scans of the patients in a HoloLens device by click of a button. The aim of the project is to improve the time taken to plan complex surgeries by gaining a better understanding of the models. So the main requirements of the project were to search for patients and view patient records alongside available scans on the web app, which is a front end. And then there was the HoloLens application, where you can view and interact with patient scans, which are beamed using the web interface. A bit of background to the project. Our project is a current iteration of an ongoing development process. It receives the data, such as the patient's case, from a previous iteration, which creates the case file. The scans come from a desktop app, which gets the CT scans, and the segmentations are converted into a Unity format, so you can view it on HoloLens.
For the project architecture, we have the following list of technologies. The front end was built using React. The backend was deployed using Java Enterprise, and everything was hosted on Azure. And finally, the HoloLens app was built using Unity 3D. Our main features for this project include the dynamic search bar and the adaptable data visualization grid, which both appear on the interface. And also there's the HoloLens application itself, which allows doctors to beam models and interact with them and leave annotations as well. So let me walk you through the interface first. So this is what you see when you first land on the website, on the HoloRepository. The search bar is dynamic, so it lets you input different types of filters. So for example, here we're going to try gender, and we're going to try narrowing our search down by age. So for example, we're going to do female and 40 to 59, which gives us Ashley here. Then we click on her profile. Her profile contains all of her information, which includes things like address, email, age, but also these other tabs, which include observations and her care plan. So at the bottom of the page, you're presented with a list of patient 3D scans. So for Ashley, we have a spinal scan. And if a doctor wants to beam this to a HoloLens, they have to click the Send to HoloLens button here, which sends a request to Azure, and then Azure deploys the scan to the HoloLens application.
So when you open the HoloLens, you're presented with the home page of the HoloLens application. There are two buttons where you can choose from. The fetal scene, which just shows a basic model, and to view the scan that we just sent, you need to click on the dynamic load scene. When you click on the dynamic load scene, you will be presented with a list of the scans. So if there's one scan, in this case it's one, so you can view that scan. You click on the load button, and then you are presented with the patient data, the scan itself, and some annotations added. You can interact with the scan by clicking on the button that's presented at the bottom. So when you click on the button, you will be prompted to choose a boundary box, and you can move the boundary box around using the HoloLens to interact it. And then you can go back to the home page by clicking the exit button. A quick look at the achievements of the projects. We have achieved the must-haves, the should-haves, and the could-haves. Just to list a few, for the must-haves, we have a HoloLens web application and a web app where you can view all the data in one place, and on the HoloLens application you can view the scans of the patients.
Overall, we're happy with the fact that we've managed to reduce the number of clicks that it takes to beam medical models to the HoloLens, but we're also aware of the technical difficulties that are presented by a VR headset. And we're excited to see where this project goes in the future.
Thank you for watching the video.